So, there was another big thing that was announced. Oh, hang on. Start. There we go. Timer. So there's another big thing that was announced this past week, and it started on Monday, which you were wrong, Greg, on this one, but there's a new Mega Man coming. And we're not just talking about a mobile version or a mobile game, or we're talking about, nothing that is not Mega Man per se, but a true to life Mega Man sequel, Mega Man 11 happening.
Look, man, I'm glad I was wrong.
Oh.
Because, like, it had been when you watch this cinematic thing that you're watching right now, the last new Mega Man game that had come out was 5 years ago.
It's insane. Yeah.
And it wasn't even like a mainline game. Like when they hit the mainline games and they hit 10, it's like what, 7, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Like some absurd number like that. So seeing Mega Man 11 is great. However, I will say this: I would like to now see them do that with Mega Man X.
That would be sick. I would love to see that too. Mega Man 11 was announced. It's a really cool video, just like going through the years. And it is a true to sequel. It's a true to form Mega Man game, and there was some gameplay that was shown, but not really much. Nothing too much as far as like what exactly Mega Man can do or what new things added to the game. The only thing that's shown was just how pretty it looks, and maybe like one or two things that you see over Mega Man's head that could be a new HUD. Or
yeah, it's still heavily in development.
Yeah,
heavily in development.
Yep. So the one thing that crossed my mind when it was announced is like, first off, Capcom made a new Mega Man game, which is insane because I have long thought that they kind of gave up on Mega Man for a long time, since they haven't made one in a very long time. So, but then when they came out with this announcement, it's like, oh, it still exists. They still believe in the brand and they still believe in Mega Man. On top of that, I forgot to mention, they announced that they're bringing out the not the collectors, what do they call it? The Mega Man pack, the 1 and 2 to Switch.
Yeah, so they're bringing the Legacy Collection 1 and 2 to Switch. But here's the crazy thing: so we are not getting a Legacy Collection 3. What they're doing instead is they're just releasing all 8 Mega Man X games like on consoles.
Yeah, PC and consoles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you mean like
technically
you could just buy whichever X game you want instead of like a pack that has all of them, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like because I know that a lot of people are not going to be interested in anything past 4.
Yeah. Yeah, because people will say like go up to 4. After 4 is like nah, you wanna.
Well, a couple years ago, Anthony, I'd mentioned that like the Legacy Collection is going to show Capcom the fan base for Mega Man, and sure enough, it did, because look what we got. We're getting a Mega Man 11.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if you want a Mega Man X9, buy the Mega Man X games.
Yes.
Like full on.
Like even if it's just like a specific number, just buying a Mega Man X game does show Capcom like, hey, you would like a Mega Man X game now. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, like it's super cool. I'm super excited. Cannot wait to play this game when it comes out.
Watching that thing though was super rough, because like they would show developer conversations for like a few minutes, and then it would go back to like Pro Jared and Mega Ran, and like I love those guys, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But
it was like, come on, like one then the other for an extended period of time. This back and forth is really kind of frustrating.
Yeah, I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but yeah. Don't get me wrong, Mega Man's awesome, but yeah, it's just could have. Yeah.
So Mega Ran's performance was like solid. You can actually watch that, I think, on his YouTube channel.
Sick. Good stuff.
Or the Mega Man YouTube channel, one of the two.
Yeah. One of the things that people, it's funny too, because one of the things I saw on Twitter immediately was that people were comparing this to Mighty Number 9 in regards to how it looks. And I had to go back and check, but Mega Man 11 looks better, far better than Mighty Number 9. They are similar looking as far as like styles, but in terms of like how much fleshed out Mega Man 11 looks than Mighty Number 9.
Man, as long as it's 1-to-1 and the level design is fun and solid and it's not like too terribly difficult, and then once you beat it, you get like an extra hard mode, people will love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have to make it overly complicated. They really, really don't.
They don't.
I will say before we move on, one thing about the aesthetic of the way the game looks is that when you get a Robot Master's ability, Mega Man's armor changes.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. I want to add one more thing too, was that the actual Mega Man armor changes, not his colors. It's just now his armor changes, which really looks cool. So
super
I feel like
cool.
that was the original intent in the first place. So
It might have been, but limitations and whatnot.
nah, that's true. That's true.